I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This
looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously
Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to... But it's like he just vanished into thin air. That is, until this morning.
And we're sure who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
Travel, there wasn't a shred of sanity left.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Oh, Paimon gets chills just...
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted... Unless something went...
The other thing is, how does...
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies,
That actually sounds about right.
There are many unanswered questions besides his name and title.
exactly. And I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't...
So, if we do nothing, last time we had Paimon.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis.
I agree, we should split up.
Wait, what?
If I recall correctly, you're...
That's right. Yes, it...
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? And if we do run into rare...
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting.
Didn't you say
Agreed. If any...
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. Fearless. Any leads?
Nope. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki, and almost as if he knew someone was on to him.
He's been biding his time.
No,
All we can do now is hope... Wait, he's actually here?
No. Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick! Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
no time for questions. Stop him!
You shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close!
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted. We weren't there for the whole thing either.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait, she's the.
There are many reasons why people might worship. I've never met that person. Why he holds me in such contempt.
Kutar,
There are many potential motives. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvak, but right now,
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy. Surely our only option is to run. No, I can't say that.
Running is our own.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other
Well, I mean,
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers. What is it, Lum? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their god.
We can't just roll over and.
yeah. We can't. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forget.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, any relationship based on need is. You were born here, and now.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were
It is. But I find rejected by the world. My power is
What do you mean, reject?
The 3 moons belong to the ancient The 3 moons are not one, yet moonlight has a way of. But this method of recovery is.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get.
Rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape! This goes on much longer.
For a last laugh. For the everlasting.
Don't walk!
Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Taurus, protect us. Try the thrust.
Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Night falls.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could.
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're a Varka? Grandmaster?
We could save the intros.
Oh, is
That's the one. Come on, move!
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction has an expedition. Anyway, where were we? Allow me to introduce.
You look way young.
Well, definitely feeling some of that back pain.
Another.
Yep, he wasn't. My squad took heavy injuries and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, what? I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's a... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. Maybe I'm part of the equation.
Note to self. Uncle
Guess it's my turn to ask what...
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, that's a lot to take in.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps, and to be perfect. But now that a new
A new variable.
well, that's sad. Well, I know is
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. I don't know who or what.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A nod.
Oh,
Another dead end. Guess all we still. Your intel also explains something else, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, but is it even possible that he... The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari, Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So,
Right now, we've got at least 3 things. First, to my knowledge,
what if there was a way to...
how so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. They say that back then, I now bear the...
Hold on. Are you suggesting
The iridescent moon.
That's right.
the 3 moons are...
According to my analysis, the solution...
I know a way, but...
Tix.
Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. As you saw for yourself, people's obsessions on the Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now.
It's true. We still... If Kutar hadn't given us that lead...
But where would we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly
Ah, she hurt me!
boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Detail! Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight. We can't do this with...
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this.
Allow me to introduce the...
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Well, this certainly qualifies.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you
Oh? Then
I can't put a price on... If you insist on...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to...
Boss, just a thought. If things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir, if this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be... If there's any way we...
This is why I'm always telling you never... You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir...
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is...
I get it. We all have things we'd rather... And that brings me to the 3rd and final item. I'm in for this part. No matter...
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing here. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nodcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best to mind our own.
You really think that?
We're not looking for any trouble.
Do I need to remind you that you're out of consideration for...
Let them in.
But
Are you going to make me?
no.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood.
Tell me. Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear,
I promise it's nothing big.
it seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak with...
What? Huh? You mean?
I'd like to speak...
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed...
Rerir is hunting me. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to...
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink? First Rosaline, now you? I'm running out of people.
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Well, duh. Why, Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometime. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's
But that protection didn't come for I just got tired. That's all. It brings back memories from the old days. When I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui I get why you left. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths... that might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Huh? See for yourself.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out. Go on, get out of here. You may stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you should... Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Bosco 1, lock onto target. Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire! That's it! Keep them pinned down! Don't let them get near! Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again,
So let's finish this once and for...
Where?
Hey! Over here, you...
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She...
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's path.
Good deduction.
Whoa! I guess this.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned.
Whenever we wish. But for some reason I've never faced Rare. I, on the other hand, am just...
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
Once I take a job, there's no... And also how death is the one...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Eh?
That shady merchant...
Come on, boss. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey,
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance. See,
Dory Sangama Bay.
if you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry, and wouldn't you know it, I've been giving her a 30 plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord. So, let me guess.
You guessed correctly.
The one time, at the very least, I need.
What if I told you it's...
Is that so? Then we really.
You're...
A powerful woman. Make no. If you're willing to wait.
Then let me put it another...
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No.
Let's just say I'm borrowing. Favors are the worst kind of debt.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all.
See you later! You're...
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow. So remember. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple fern. Looks like the fierce... Unless this path... Anyway.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups.
They didn't sign their name.
To Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why, but if he...
Felindis.
Grain imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care if it...
Grain has to be important. That would explain... They even use...
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. He really is a despite what he's become. Did Rary rip it out himself?
Before I met you, I was convinced that the burial place of a fallen... It was you who helped...
This is just trivial sentimentality. The burial place of a
Reverie, over here.
Dane! Oh.
Hello there, Reverie. He doesn't get that much free time. So, come on. I just didn't
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
come on, stop being a member of the...
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... What's up?
It's nothing. Vadafalnir. And yet, does he even know me? Why did he react?
brown, curly, perfectly normal, as frightening.
Felindis, you're back early.
Our equipment's being... Aw, why the...
Went for a
Isn't that a good...
Vedafalnir showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr.
He over...
So, we're nobodies. What? I'm sure someone in his... You worry too much, Rarier. We...
So,
Like I said, I need some time to decide.
all right. Nobodies. Can someone... Meanwhile, the opposition a man can have it. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis? There's no reason we can't...
See? You just need to stay I can feel your warmth. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I... That's better. Getting caught up about things like
You go ahead.
even busier than
Seriously, though, you drive a heart.
Well, that goes with that. Besides, they're...
All right.
It seems like he clearly doesn't. Let's dig.
Our last operation was a resounding success. And all thanks to you, Ray here of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32...
After all these years...
Indeed. Conria has...
That's... Many of its secrets...
You still haven't told your...
Where would I even... How do you tell...
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck... Speaking of which... Someone...
Your concerns are not... Take care.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thalindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to... But that's exactly why I can't tell you. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why? I have to get a clear answer from him.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedderfanir's reaction. Vedderfanir, I've investigated this whole... Should I try...
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for some?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who. Not long ago.
Sorry.
Wait. Hear me? His name is Rerir.
What?
A cruel irony.
Why?
Simple.
How strange. Rerir couldn't... Why would her... Ceremony won't last...
So that was you.
Any more quests?
I had no... I gotta admit though,
I'm just as curious as... Luckily, we managed to...
So far, so good. Especially the group.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
if I know Boss, she's gonna need some time.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just... Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them... Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long... Ugh. Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them... Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew! That was a close call.
fire.
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly... Freedom comes...
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father...
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister nearly every machine.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's...
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few.
I returned ahead of the...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her.
I see. But first, who...
Greetings. I was invited. Surely it can't be.
Those eyes.
The only other...
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man... A Fatui...
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Vark. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbine. Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But I know there's been a lot of bad... That's why I'm here, so as a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbine. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's...
Well, since Mr. Arlecchino sounds confident in... The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch...
To my knowledge, long ago, but one day...
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other. What's the matter?
Stephanie, granddaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... was with the captain?
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, as for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking, if that's everything.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, everything going...
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh, right.
Sure, Uncle Varka. You previously told us about how when you went to him, but according to that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfarnir to see if there's...
I told you, Uncle.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What is that?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up with the...
Here, this will serve as a good spot.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all, we still haven't got the slightest
Simple.
Huh?
Your surprise isn't. But the more I thought, when I was young, I discovered I could wield a What's more, whenever I experience... Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing since this blood. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough.
If I recall correct.
Yes. Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Does that mean?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what. But I would later on. Still.
The first time we met, I sensed something from when I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the... Anyway, time is again. I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Font. In the
Beyond the bounds of...
The Crimson Moon... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, Have you died? Did you see it? Until they the adults, the book leaves
That explains.
There's no.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames, those burned away by. In short, I can open. The catch is I'll need to stay on the. Very well.
Traveler, spare me a little more. Thank you.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As your crop.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom. I feel that what a tragic sight.
Careful. There's something spooky. Haimon's.
Merciless.
By the way, Alabina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Merciless. Into the void!
Go, Barb. I'll protect us.
Go get him, Aiden!
Annihilate. Ha! Arrogant and presumptuous! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Merciless.
No, it's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird... Wait, see that? Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left it behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Look at that! Now that the Do you think these mechanisms...
Thelindis, we'll leave the...
I hope this isn't... Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the...
Thelindis? Is that Rere's girlfriend? Oh, yeah!
The abyss has... Maybe that's why some of...
Whenever I see this view, waning moon. For me, of... Merciless.
Oh, looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Paradigm shift.
While the light shines bright.
Let the show begin.
Without further ado. Like the dust. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, if it really does exist, the Abyss inhibitors. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. If only...
Aeris's voice, man.
It must be.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go!
Fearless. Merciless.
These things are so creepy. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get the iridescent moon zero.
Merciless.
That must be the iridescent moon's mirror. Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
I'll protect us.
Go get him, Aiden!
Divine light, shield them!
Hang in there! We're so close! We finally did.
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still, if we can purify the abyssal power within. And so. Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking?
At long last, I can see you once more. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even the moment the moon shattered. Tell me, you look but trust me.
What was that all about? It sounded like she was.
Perhaps she took me for a fading soul like hers.
But anyway, alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh?
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No.
Oh.
As much as I'd like to.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay? I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority.
It's just one more ray of moonlight. It's okay.
How about now?
At the very least, I want to see him gone.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to but now.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. All right.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength, and that's all that matters. In other words, mission...
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that...
At the ready.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Let the show begin.
Fearless. Another star goes out! Without further ado...
This will do!
Smite the dust! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Cut down. Like this.
Protect us!
Be cleansed!
Let the show begin.
Once more.
Divine light, shield them!
Cut down. Like this.
There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
Things are going so smoothly today.
Where do we come from? And where are we going? Treasure buried in time.
down to business.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Get the fairy out there. Finally, you win this battle.
You should take it. It may prove useful.
Another test subject.
Paradigm shift.
You're open. The wrong test subject.
Let the show be extinguished.
Like this.
You should take it. It may prove useful.
treasure buried in time.
I'll protect us.
Be cleansed.
That won't work.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Cut down. Like this.
You should take it. It may prove useful. Divine light, shield them!
You win this battle.
There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions. Merciless.
Another.
Foolish and ignorant!
I got carried.
Smite the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Let the show begin.
Another star goes out!
Cut down. Like this.
A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it.
Target tracked down by Outrider Amber. I'll protect us.
Let's get this. It's my lucky day. Let's try. How's this? To the ferry? How's this? This will do!
Without further ado, smite the dust!
Cut down. Like this.
Let the show begin.
Be cleansed! You should take it. It may prove useful.
Grab them!
And you! Like this.
A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it.
Let's get down to business.
Let the show begin.
It's my lucky day. There's more.
Let the dust!
Finally, I have more.
Without further ado,
Finally, no.
there is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should. Buried in time.
Let's dance!
Let's get down to business! Hi.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Mercy.
protect us. Be cleansed. I heard you. Where are you? The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Pleasure to fight by your side.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Hit. Hit! Hit!
No pain, no gain.
What's the occasion? Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Paradigm shift!
that tingle? The fairy. Finally,
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
picked the wrong test subject.
A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it.
It's my lucky day. Let's get down to business.
Let's dance. No.
Without further ado,
Gotcha.
like the dust!
Classifying
This is her majesty.
You need to hurry up.
I'll protect us.
Like the dust!
Winter.
You need to hurry up.
Let the show begin.
Be cleansed!
This one's well. Unfortunate.
Divine light, shield them!
Through.
There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions. You've earned yourself a reward.
Let's dance.
Into the void! You should take it. It may prove useful. The Adeptus arts are most miraculous. But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch. You should take it. It may prove useful.
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species. Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
this. It's my lucky day.
Careful. Some saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
Let the show be.
How's this?
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Lucky day! How's this?
Fearless. Another star goes out!
Aren't you the diary?
You should take it. It may prove useful.
Some saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing. Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become. Careful. Some saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing. See you in the night kingdom.
Merciless.
show begin.
Be cleansed. Divine light, shield them!
I'll protect us.
Without further ado,
Let the show begin.
smite the dust! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
This will come down like this.
A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it.
Mara.
Not too far now.
try not to. One strike will suffice.
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers. A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it. arts are most miraculous. But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.